Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to look at why will your person fall in love with you? And I'm quite excited to do this reading today. And as you can see, there are 4 groups for you to choose from. We have pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. With pile 1, we have the red jasper. Pile 2 with this yellowish jasper. Pile 3 is with this smoky quartz, and with and then pile number 4 we have this beautiful rose quartz crystal. So please take your time to make your selections. I'm going to go ahead and get started and pull some cards, but I do want to say that in the beginning of the reading, I'm going to channel a message directly from them to you. So yeah, I think it's going to be a fun reading. So of course the timestamps are below for you to go and pick your pile. But if you do want to stay here with me as I shuffle the cards and get them ready for the reading, you're also more than welcome to stay. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and get started with it. So I hope you're all having a great day whenever you're watching this, or night, or evening, or any time of the day in between. Give this deck a nice shuffle. We'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, pile 4. 1, 2, 3. 2 coming up there. 2, 3. Okay. What else am I going to take a look at? I feel like this is a knot. So what I'm going to do is I will be using Okay, so they are almost ready. I'm just gonna place them in this nice little order over here. Pile 1. Pile 2. Pile number 3 and okay. So all right, they all seem to be ready and good to go. Thank you so much for being here with me while I shuffled the cards. But what I'm gonna do right now is I'm just gonna go ahead and start getting ready for pile number 1. Okay, hey there, pile number 1. If you chose this beautiful red jasper and this card over here, let's take a look at why will your future partner fall in love with you. So I was already, what I pick up from your energies is that you, okay, pile number 1, you guys are heartbreakers, and that's how they're gonna see you, because there is something so hard to get, mischievous and playful about you. But it's almost not like you're playing hard to get, but there is something about you that is that's quite, that teases them. Like, tease is the word. Like, you're such a tease to them. So for my pile number 1, if I connect to their future partner, so this is the message that I'm getting from them. I'm just going to say it as first person, as I usually write them down in paper. I'm just going to channel. So what's coming through is this. You are so gorgeous. You are so beautiful. And you're so gorgeous and so beautiful because you're just so hard to get a hold of. It's so hard to pin you down. It's so hard to grasp you. It's so hard to own you. You can't be owned. You're so beautiful and so independent. And I was blown away by how you make me feel because of how independent you are. I was blown away by how you were making me feel the things that you were making me feel, because I didn't even think that it was possible for me to feel these things. And just as and you're so hard to get a hold of, and just as I was about to let you go, that's when I got you. And I feel so lucky to have someone like you. And I'm so attracted to you. And the fact that you're so hard to pin down is even more attractive. And I fall in love with you every single day, because every single day you're just a little bit out of reach, but just enough for me to chase you every day. Like, every day is a new beginning with you. And every day feels magical with you. Every day feels fresh. Every day feels like a fresh start. And the passion never leaves. And I fell in love with you because of who you are without me, is what I'm hearing. Because you don't need anyone. And they really love that about you. And that's what is really going to get to them. So what I'm gonna also do for you is that I'm gonna read the guidebook for each of these cards. And I already have like this kind of like a book, well, they're not really bookmarks, but I'm trying to say that they're kind of bookmarked. And the guidebook says the marten and the foxglove represents the archetype trickster, the lighthearted mischief maker, the lover of chaos and spontaneity. Martens are a typical weasel known for their curiosity, quick movements, and occasional aggression. Romanian, I think, folklore tells of martens playing tricks on horses, braiding their manes in the night so they wake to a tangled mess of hair in the morning. Oh my god. Okay, I'm picking up on so many things. The foxglove are said to be the homes of fairies, another elusive, mischievous creature. For this reason, they are associated with riddles and secrecy. Okay, interesting. This is all I need to read, also hear myself read. And also my eyes are really drawn to this part over here where it says, do I embrace spontaneity? Can I let go and make room in my life for more adventure? So a lot of things coming through already, Pal One. The first thing that I'm really picking up here with this card is that you guys are gonna have a really good time. They're gonna love how playful you are, and they'll fall in love with that because this person, your future partner, is not a flexible person. Your partner is fixed in nature. They may have a very particular way of doing things. They may like order. They may love structure. And you are here bulldozing all of that for them. And that is what's going to make them fall in love with you. You're also a little bit I did pick up a little bit of a Scorpio energy, just very slightly though, but it's mostly the, you know, when the word secrecy was really calling to me, and it's also telling me that there's something very secretive and alluring about you, pal number one. Even like, yeah, even though you are the way that you are, but this secretive and alluring nature about you makes you even more attractive. And I feel that you're also conventionally pretty, pal number one, or attractive, very conventionally attractive. And it's what's really coming through to me is like you're quite hot is what's really coming through, and that's how they see you. You may look really, really gorgeous in colors like red or black for some of you, but colors like that, you know, or you may have a very attractive figure for your gender. So take it as it resonates. Your figure, I'm also hearing like your muscles and bone structures. You may have a really good, you may have a really attractive jawline as well. Things like that's really coming through. So you could be very attractive. You could also, there's something also healthily attractive about you. So this is, these are the things that your partner is going to notice. So let's just dive in and look at the cards that you've got. So I'm going to place your card in this corner here along with your crystal. And let's take a look at what we have for you. I'm going to take a look at these two cards towards the end. So let's just place it here, and hopefully it's visible. If not, I'll do something about it. Or we could just do this and use all of the space here. So for my pile number one, we have 4 of Swords, the Queen of Wands. Yeah, that's what I was picking up on. The 7 of Cups, right? Embrace friendship. I love when cards such as friendship comes up in future partner readings. It's really sweet and shows a really strong connection, in my very humble opinion. Knight of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, Six of Swords, and the Six of Pentacles. Okay. All right. This person may like the way you smell. I don't mean it in a way of the perfume you use. Like, this person is really attracted to your natural scent, which is quite interesting. But I am picking that up for you. I feel that everything that I was picking up in the beginning is kind of like the gist of why this person will fall in love with you. I feel that they love how the word that's coming to me is self-centered, but I mean it in the best way possible, because what's really coming through here is that your person really loves that you take care of yourself. You could be really into self-care, pal number one. You know, taking good care of your health, taking good care of your skin, and you know, things like that. And you're also very laid back, which is quite interesting because you're mischievous, fun, playful. Hard to pin down, but also when you rest, you really rest well, and you also always look well rested, is something that's coming up. And one of the reasons why they're going to fall in love with you is because they're just going to see so many sides of you, and they're going to fall in love with each of the sides. And they may even, you know, they may even wonder, like, how are you able to be all of this and all of this that's so perfect, and all of these things that they desired and wished for, and thought that one person can't have all of these things, but you do. And I feel that everything that they desire, pile number one, you are all that. And I feel that with the Embrace Friendship card here, that one of the reasons that they're going to fall in love with you is actually the fact that you guys are really good friends. And you're very good at being friends to one another before anything. And I feel that it's something that's very important to this person. Yeah, it's something that's very important to this person, if you can, you know, connect to them through friendship. They love the idea of you also, pal number one. Not just you, but also the idea of you. But it's coming through in a healthy way, because by that I mean they're the kind of they will not be, I don't think that this person will not be looking for anyone when they meet you, and from very early on they're only going to have eyes for you, and they're not really going to look at any options, because all the options that they desire, like all the qualities that they would want their partner or someone that they would be interested in to have, and you're just going to embody all of that, and it will really stand out to them about you. And what's really coming through here is that just a lot of the things that they're going to notice. So in this pile, I'm really picking up that your person is really observant. So they're going to pick up many, many, many things about you. You're also a very magnetic, like I said, conventionally attractive person, and you attract a lot of suitors, you attract a lot of attention. They will pick that up as well. I feel that all of these things are going to start to stir something inside of them. And I feel that they may not realize from the very beginning that they're falling in love with you. With the mischief card here, I feel that it's going to catch them off guard, and it's almost like they're gonna feel like they were fooled into falling in love with you in a way that it just, the way it's going to happen and the way they're going to fall in love with you, they'll be like, when did I fall in love with them? Like, when did they trick me to fall in love with them? That's the kind of a feeling that I'm picking up here. But regardless, they're going to feel all these feelings. But you know how when people are in love, but they don't really know that they're in love, and they don't see themselves in love? I feel like that's what's going to happen with this person, where this person is going to just be head over heels for you. They will be, they'll be around. They will be around. They're going to show you affection, and also they're going to talk a lot about their family with you. Pile number 1. And something about your presence is really healing. They're going to love spending time with you, and they're going to love exchanging ideas with you. They're going to love exchanging thoughts with you. They're going to love having really deep conversations with you. And it makes sense for this to start off as friendship, and it seems like it will for a lot of you. But it's not just, just strictly friendship and no attraction. The attraction is going to be there from the very beginning. But since we're looking at how are they going to fall in love with you, I do feel that it's going to be it's going to be a process. It's almost like all of a sudden they're going to awaken to all of the deep feelings that they have for you. It's like they know, but they don't know. And it's a slow realization. I kind of want to take a look at these cards already. I might use a different deck for closing messages, because I feel like there's something for me to see here. We have a personal issue reaches resolution, and we have communication is key with New Moon and Gemini. I'm really drawn to all the blues here. I feel like your person looks really good in blue, pile 1. It's not really you, but your person looks really, really attractive in the color blue. And I do feel that they're going to fall in love with how different you guys are, but perfect in the way that they desired you to be. With a personal issue reaches resolution, I feel that this person will fall in love with you in a unconventional way, and communication is key. I feel like there will be a conversation that's going to happen, and that's going to change many things. But before having this conversation, there will be a lot of things that's going to start to stir up between the two of you, because before this person falling in love with you, there's a lot of things that really won't be said or spoken, but it will be felt, and there will be changes in emotions and feelings, but it will not be voiced or talked about. And there will be some sort of a miscommunication from both of you, and it's going to weigh heavy on the both of you. But I feel that something is going to happen where the two of you will come and have this conversation, and when you have this conversation, you're going to realize that both of you were wrong about something, and the fact that there was a miscommunication, and you're going to realize that you both were actually into each other from a very long time, and also deeper than the other person was anticipating. So when you do have this conversation, the both of you will have fallen quite deep in love with each other. And that is also, that is like the final, I'm hearing the final surrender to this connection, where they're going to be like, yeah, I'm in love with pile one, and there's no going back from it. And I feel that something is going to solidify. But the way they're going to fall in love with you, pile number one, is that it's going to be a build-up. There is a build-up here, but it's a strong, stable foundation where you are going to be in touch. You're going to communicate. I see you guys hanging out. I see you guys talking, having conversations, and all that kind of stuff. I see you guys, going through all, being that way. And there will be a confusion in the sense that the both of you will be like, I don't know if there is anything more, because the two of you will not openly speak about it, even though you may indicate that you're attracted to each other. But it'll take some time before the conversation really happens, where you're like openly telling each other exactly how it is that you feel. And I feel that until then, you may feel like there is a sense of imbalance in the connection for the both of you, which is why with the personal issue reaches resolution, I feel that internally it's going to really bother the both of you in a way. But nobody's going to say anything, because nobody wants to be rejected. And there is like this fear coming through where you're not going to voice this it'll take some time for you to get there, is what I'm picking up here. Yeah, and I feel that it's going to start with even the conversation is going to have a build up. So maybe first you're going to call this person or text this person, or the person will call you, or the person will text you, something like that. And then it could be possible that it's you, pile number one, that's going to go ahead and do this. There's a possibility. There is a possibility. And then the both of you will start to open up slowly and slowly, because there will be a little bit of a tension because of the misunderstanding and the miscommunication between the two of you about falling in love with one another. And I feel that when they talk to you, they're going to fall in love with you permanently, deeper. And like I said, it's gonna have that final surrender moment where they will realize that everything that they were all the things that they were conflicted about, it's going to, it was all a misunderstanding, and everything's actually good. And it's honestly, all that's left to do is just to be together. And it's gonna become really, really obvious. And it's coming through as a very significant thing, because this person, like I said, they are going to fall in love with you slowly. And it's also leading me to the point where it's really going to deepen and solidify. With the Six of Swords, I feel that this is a very healing connection. So all the experiences that you're going to have with this person all throughout, from meeting them to building up and also coming to that final conversation with each other, everything is going to be really, really healing to them. There's going to be something very peaceful about it. I feel that the both of you really, really get along, and you will always get along. I'm not really seeing, with the conflicts, I'm not really seeing that there will be like a huge blow up or a fight. I feel that you guys are really good at communicating with each other. And like I said, did I mention that you guys have a kinship? I think I did. And it's really coming through here. they will value your loyalty. Is also something that's coming through because they're a loyal person themselves. Another thing that's really coming through is that they may really desire to have a daughter. They may desire to have a daughter. Yeah, and for the feminines watching this reading, they would want to have a daughter like you. So that's one of the reasons why they're gonna fall in love with you as well, which is really sweet. So sweet, but that's coming through. They think you're also very wise. That's one of the reasons why they're going to fall in love with you. So they're just going to fall in love with you for who you are, and they're going to observe everything about you, like all of your qualities, all of your, you know who you are inside out, all of your quirks, all the things that make you uniquely you is all that is really going to, they're just gonna know, like how sometimes, like when you know that you're going to end up with this person and you just know. I feel that that's the feeling that they're going to have with you. But to fall in love with you completely is going to be a process for this person. Yeah. Because this person is not spontaneous at all. They're not the type to just like jump into a relationship in any way, shape, or form at all. And they're really going to be careful about it and be sure about it. It's also something that's coming through. So pile number one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to shuffle another deck for you, because I did not shuffle this deck in the beginning. I was thinking of some advices coming through, but I feel that I do feel that there are some advices already coming through with these cards though. And the advice that I'm getting here for you is that something about the way you communicate, pile number one, I feel that you may be a little bit not so clear with your communication, in a way that you're so passionate that you forget to touch up on a lot of the things that you're trying to communicate. I feel that that is something that's coming through here, where your guides are advising you to just be, say everything you want to say and be passionate about it, but don't forget to say everything that you really want to communicate and not leave things out because you're so passionate. I feel that some of you could be fast talkers. I don't know, it's just something that I'm hearing. Yeah, you could be fast talkers. You're also very deep, pile number one. Like you have a lot of depth to you, even though it's kind of like a contradicting personality, where you have a lot of depth to you, but also you're really lighthearted, playful, and fun. They're going to love this about you. So your guides are kind of nudging you to show this balance that you have within yourself in terms of your personality, because they're really gonna, your future partner is really gonna be in awe of that, because like I said, like they're so particular and so rigid and so organized in a way that when they see someone like you, they'll be like, to them you're like this ethereal creature, like this otherworldly being. Or like, how is it that you even exist? They're gonna love that. So it's basically like spirit guides being your wingman for a bit here. But I'm still going to pull two more cards as just to close the reading. We have home here, and citrine with abundance, creativity, solar plexus chakra. Do you see all these yellowy colors coming through here? This is honestly giving me Scorpio energy, and it's also giving me a lot of solar plexus energy. It's giving me a lot of bold, fiery, well, not really fiery, passionate energy. It's not necessarily fiery, but Scorpio was a big one here. With the home and abundance, I feel that pile number one, you may be really you really desire a home, and you really desire abundance, and to have abundance I mean, of course, everybody desires it, but for you, home and abundance seems to be a priority here. I feel that they're going to share these values with you. So they're going to understand your need for these things being, you know, why they're going to understand why these things are important to you, because they'll agree and they're going to say that, yeah, these things are quite important, and you're going to have this yeah, you really agree with each other in this case here. So what's really coming through is that these values, pal number one, um don't compromise that when you meet this person, or when you get to know them, or when you get into a relationship or a commitment or whatever it is with this person. Don't compromise on these values and in these qualities about you, because spiritually speaking, I feel that you valuing these things will, instead of hindering this connection, will actually support it. So for some of you, if you don't have a good, healthy home environment, and you have a completely different perspective of how a home should look like, and you have a completely different perspective of abundance. I know it says abundance and creativity, but I'm really getting money energy here, just like finances and stuff like that. Hold on to your perception, not what you've been, not the values and ideas that's been passed down to you through your family or from the home environment where you were, because you may have an attachment to that. And what's coming through here is that in knowing what is valuable to you, what matters to you as an individual, that is why this person is going to connect with you. If some of you I know that I do have viewers who are from places like India, and I understand that culture really well, because I actually do understand that culture really well. And I know that there is a thing about leaving family is a big thing. And if it doesn't, you know, there's so many people that's going to pick this pile. So the main message here is that whatever values that's been passed on to you, it actually on some levels it's not going to serve your higher good, your highest good for too long, especially when you meet this person, because you have your own ideas and your own, you know, your own way of doing things, and that part of you won't be able to hide itself when you meet this person. Like, that part of you will actually ignite your own desires and your own authenticity when it comes to the kind of home environment you want to have, or the kind of way you want to make money, or the, you know, or just basically your ideas about money and all of that. So it's going to change, pile number one, especially if not the, I mean, with the home, I feel that for a lot of you, the energy that I'm getting more predominantly is that you have spent a lot of time in knowing what kind of a home environment you want, but there is still more to discover in terms of abundance, finances, and career, and your life's purpose and your life's path in terms of making money, and in terms of serving people, and you know, just going out there in the world and doing adult things and making money, and you know, being a humanitarian, or just take it as it resonates. There's so many people watching. Yeah, that's also a very significant thing that is coming through here. And I feel like this person will catch you by surprise as well, but it's almost like you're going to feel very lucky to have met your future partner, pile number one. So this is all I have for you. Let me know if this resonated in the comments below, and only if you feel called to, no pressure. And if you want to, you can also let me know that you've chosen pile number one. If you like this reading, you can always like the video to let me know that you did. And if you want to follow for more readings, you can always subscribe to my channel to follow for more. So yeah, this is where I leave you, pile number one. Thank you so much for sharing this space with me, for holding space as I do the reading for you, for allowing me to be a reader today, and just grateful to have you here with me. And I will hopefully see you in the next one. Hey there, pile number two. If you chose this card here and this yellowish jasper crystal. This is going to be a reading. So you chose this card that says Hound and Pair, and the keyword is loyalty. So that was really sticking out for me, especially for this pile here. And what I'm going to do before getting started is I'm going to channel something from your person to you. And I'm just going to channel and let's just see where it goes. So, my love, do you know how beautiful you look in white? When we get married and I see you in your wedding gown, my heart is going to skip a beat and I'm going to have a very hard time catching my breath. You're everything I hoped for, I dreamed, and I desired. I love you so very much. You're so pure to me. You're so innocent. You're so precious to me. And you're such a precious person. You are such a lovable person. And I'm not sure if you see exactly how much I love you and adore you, but I love you and I adore you so much. And I just think you're the most beautiful creature alive to be blessed to walk on this earth. And I want you to know that I really love slow dancing with you. And I love doing all kinds of romantic things with you. And I just love living life with you, because life is so beautiful and romanticizing life is so easy when I have a partner like you to romanticize it with. Okay, that's all that's coming through. This person is really, really good with words. They may love poetry, or they may be good with poetry, or, you know, writing songs or writing poems and stuff like that. This person is very, very smooth with words, like butter. Like they're gonna make you blush a lot. They're really charming, and I feel that that's something that the both of you have in common. The both of you are very charming people. What I'm going to do also, pile number 2, is I'm gonna read what the guidebook says about this, because I feel that it's got more information. So for pile 2, this is what it says. The hound is the ultimate symbol of loyalty and friendship. Stories around in folklore and throughout history of dogs protecting their companions, saving children, and alerting their masters to danger. The legend of Saint Guinevere is one such story. This 13th century French greyhound saved his owner's infant son from an attack by a viper. When the owner came upon the scene, he found Guinevere with bloody jaws sitting beside the empty cradle. Believing the hound to be the murderer, the owner killed Guinevere. Only later, when he heard his son's cries and discovered him beneath the cradle next to the dead snake, he realized his tragic mistake. Like the faithful hound, the pair is a symbol of care and affection, often given the gift. It is sweet but easily bruised, requiring tenderness from its handler. This is exactly what I was picking up on. And these questions are also standing out to me, and it says, am I loyal to my friends? How can I improve my friendship so that my companions feel loved and appreciated? All right, interesting. Okay. So the first thing that's really coming through to me after reading that is that just that thing about you being so precious and them just really wanting to protect you is really coming through here. I feel that they see you as someone who is so amazing, but also easily misunderstood. and they really feel for you, because they feel, you know, when they feel that sometimes you can be easily misunderstood, and they feel that you don't deserve that kind of a treatment, and you don't deserve people to misunderstand you, because through their eyes you're just so perfect, and through their eyes you can do no wrong, and through their eyes it makes no sense to them why people would even misunderstand you or judge you or even see you in a different light than you already are. This person sees you as a divine being, and this person really, really respects you. Pile number 2 is something that's really coming through here. So I'm just going to go ahead and place your crystal and your card in this corner right here. And I'm going to take a look at all the cards to see what comes through. So the first card that we have is King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, the Star, and then we have Retreat. Yeah, I was picking that up too. Justice. The Five of Wands. Yeah. The Five of Swords. This is just saying everything that I'm already picking up on. Ace of Pentacles. And then we have Don't Let Your Past Hold You Back. And we have Faith in Your Dreams. Okay. Another thing that I was picking up about your person is that they're going to love to pamper you and really shower you with a lot of love materially. Take it as it resonates. It doesn't have to be like really, really expensive things, but they're the kind of a person, like when it's your birthday, like they're going to fill the entire space with balloons and stuff like that, and they're going to show effort in loving you that way. Okay. So why is this person going to fall in love with my pile number 2s? Why will they fall in love with my pile number 2s? I feel that they're going to see who you are right away, and they're going to fall in love with you. This could be a love at first sight for a lot of you. And I feel that this person is really going to want to, like, they're going to see you and they'll just know that you're the one, and you're all that they've been looking for. And it's like their heart is going to start to sing. It's like a completely love at first sight kind of energy. And they won't be able to wrap their mind around as to why you've gone through some of the things that you've gone through, pile number 2, when you do open up to them. And they're going to really want to bring justice to you, and they're going to fall in love with you deeper as they do so. I feel that this person will fall in love with you multiple times. Is also something that I'm picking up here. Like, it's not just once, like, just one big time and that's done. I feel like this person will fall in love with you multiple times. This person may even though this is how they look at you, I feel that this person is also very work driven. So every now and then they may really distract themselves from everything else into work, but that doesn't mean that they don't love you or they don't have you in the back of their minds. And that's something that's really coming through here, kind of like an apology, if you will. But this person will fall in love with you because you are everything to them. Like they're just going to see you as someone so pure, someone so innocent, someone that shines so brightly. They're going to see you as a white light. They're going to see you as a divine being. They're going to see your soul, and your soul is really going to shine out to them. They see you as a very elegant person also, and they're really going to be in awe of you. Like, they're going to see you like a swan. They're going to see you like people see the color white. And I feel I'm actually getting some Capricorn energy, so some of you could be Capricorns in the tropical astrology, not Vedic, but just, you know, traditionally Capricorn is something that I'm picking up here. Or Aquarius, like you could be born, like, basically you could be born around the winter time. With the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, I feel that there is going to be something very cozy about the connection that the both of you are going to have. Something very comforting. It's going to feel a lot like coming home to each other. And they're really going to feel it as well. And I feel with the Justice card, it could be a two-way thing. And there may be some challenges, like right when you are, you know, beginning to fall in love with one another, but you will overcome them. The both of you will overcome them. And the way that you will fall in love with this person, actually they will fall in love with you too, which is, it's going to be a very mutual thing. It's going to be like you know, together kind of a thing. And yeah, they won't be able to really wrap their head around as to how you've gone through a lot of the things that you've gone through. But instead, they would be, you know, they would want to be a shoulder for you to cry on. They would want to be your partner. They want to hold your hand through thick and thin. They want to be that person for you. And something about that will make them fall in love with you, because they're going to realize that I am the person for them. Like, they will know that they're the person for you when they get to know you, and that knowing will help them just fall in love with you, because, you know, it's just gonna feel so natural to them. I feel that have faith in your dreams. Another message that's coming through here for you is that this is mostly for you and also a little bit for them, but since it's you watching, I feel that it's geared towards you more. And it says have faith in your dreams. And I feel that if you're wondering, or if you're hoping, if you're ever going to be in a relationship, or if you're ever going to find a partner like this, you will. And your spirit, this spirit is really telling you to have faith in that dream, because you are manifesting this person. Energetically speaking, I don't feel that I don't really feel like it's arriving, like, you know, the feeling being that strong, but you're still manifesting this person by desiring to be loved this way. And you will, there is someone out there who will do that, who will love you like that. I feel that the cards are really saying a lot of the things that I was already picking up on just by channeling from the card and going in deeper with the guidebook. I feel that with retreat, this person would really want to just escape with you, like go on holidays, go on, you know, yeah, just go on vacations, take a break from life, take a break from everything. And they would want to take you out quite a bit, and they would want to, they would really want to help you relax. They would really want to help you calm down. I'm not sure, but if that resonates. I feel that this person sees you worthy and deserving of all that is good and all that is heavenly. And I feel that the way that they're going to show this to you is by things that will feel heavenly to you, because that is just what they're going to strive for. And they would really want to love you up. And I feel that why will they fall in love with you? It's because of this, you know, because of you being this way, because of this nature about you, and also because of everything that you've gone through in your past and how you didn't let it hold you back. And something about the way that you carry yourself, something about the way that you have grown out of the situation, something about the way you work or the way you earn your money, like, you know, you taking care of yourself is really attractive to this person. However, they do feel that you deserve more, so they would want to provide more for you regardless. It's also something that's coming through here. You're like a very rare person in their eyes. Like, to them, there is no one else like you. And it's almost like they know that no matter how hard I try, I will never find anyone like pile 2. I won't find anyone as pure, as beautiful as pile 2. They're just gonna fall in love with you from first sight, and they'll fall in love with you a couple times in between as well. It's also something that's coming through. It's just coming through. I'm not sure what that truly means, but yeah, that's all I'm seeing so far. This reading to me feels relatively shorter than the other pile, but I do feel like cutting it here. Am I leaving anything behind? Ooh, this person is going to feel like you have a lot of competition, pile 2, and the competition that would also kind of intimidate them for some of you, and this will also make them want you more. I feel that your person is very driven. Your person is honestly quite traditional in so many ways, that they're not really going to mind people being attracted to you, because they'll be like, yeah, obviously, like, it's pile 2 we're talking about. But at the same time, they would still want to be the one for you. They would still want to be the one that you choose. I'm just going to pull some more cards and see if there's anything else that wants to come through, because this reading is cutting shorter than the previous readings. In the previous reading, I've only recorded one reading before this, but let's see what we have here. We have protection. Yeah. Okay. And we have, this is nature. Okay. So yeah, definitely with the protection coming through here, this is coming more as an advice for you, pile number 2, where what's really coming through here for you is that you need to be protected in a way. And I feel that you yourself need to protect your energies, and you yourself need to have stronger boundaries and protect yourself, especially with the don't let your past hold you back. I do feel that you've gone through some very challenging situations in your life, and I feel that something about your sensitivity to your own protection needs to be taken a look at, because with the nature card here, I feel that your person is going to recognize this about you immediately, but you have a soft nature, pile 2, and you almost have a self-sacrificial kind of a tendency, which is not a good thing. If you know, it's good when you serve you know, the right things, like the divine or a divine purpose or something like that. When you serve God, that is what these kind of qualities are really created for. But if these kind of qualities are in service to people who are taking from you, who are, you know, not really helping you, who are just pulling you down, there is protection required. So 2 things coming through really strongly with these cards is that you need to be very careful about who you let into your energy. And also another thing that's coming through is that people honestly share energy without consent sometimes, and that is when, let's just say, you're sharing your home with someone, maybe with a roommate or maybe with a family member who's not really treating you the way that you deserve to be treated, for example, you know, things like that. Or you're in a work environment where you're not being treated the way that you deserve to be treated, where you're sharing your energy almost involuntarily because you can't hide yourself or your soul or your presence, but you're at the same time, you're also not appreciated where you are. And you know, things like that's really coming through. So be very careful and mindful about all of that, because yeah, your nature, pile number 2, is so very gentle and sensitive. There is nothing wrong with that. There is a reason why you're like this, and it is because you're such a lovable being, such a lovable person, pile 2. And the qualities that you have, there's nothing wrong with it. These things have its own purpose, and actually living with qualities like the ones that I'm picking up for you really enhances the experience of life, and it's a beautiful gift to have, and it's also a beautiful light, and it's easy for, you know, people to kind of pull on that sometimes. And you don't deserve that treatment at all, pile number 2. I completely agree with your future partner here. You do not deserve any, you know, that kind of a treatment. So please protect your energies. Please protect yourself. Please be mindful about where you're sharing yourself, who you're sharing yourself with. And it really helps you to call someone like your future partner into your life who's really going to amplify what you're already doing for yourself. And that's the, you know, that is the purpose of having a lover. They always amplify the relationship that we already have with ourselves in terms of love. So this is all I have for you, pile number 2. Let me know in the comments if the reading helped or if it resonated, only if you feel called to. Or if you just want to share that you've chosen pile number 2, you're more than welcome to. I'd be happy to know. And if you want to, and if you like this reading, you can always like the video to let me know that you did. And you can always subscribe to the channel to follow for more readings from me. So this is where I leave you, pile number 2. Thank you so much once again for being with me here. I appreciate your presence. I appreciate you for clicking on this reading, for choosing me to be your reader today. And I'll hopefully see you in the next one. Hey there, pile number 3. If you chose this otter and cattail with peace card over here, and this crystal, this smoky quartz kind of a crystal, it's got like all these mossy greenish detail to it. I think it's an interesting crystal. I don't know what this is though, but I never know what to call it, but this is just what I call it. So I'm gonna place that over here. And with the otter and cattail, this is quite interesting. So before getting into your reading, what I'm doing is I'm kind of like feeling into the energies and channeling a message from your future partner. And what I'm already picking up about your future partner and you is that you guys are so playful and fun. You may even know this person from your childhood, or there is something really something quite childish about the two of you. Like I'm seeing a lot of playful banters, like there's just a lot of fun exchange of words, and of course, like, you chose peace, so there's a lot of peace underlying. But if I were to channel a message from your future partner, this is what I'm hearing. I'm so grateful to have you. I'm so grateful that you're in my life. I'm so grateful to have met you, to have found a friend in you. You're the bestest friend I've never had. And I love that it's you who is also my lover. And it's you who is my partner in all forms, in every single way. And it's you that is next to me, that's by my side, that is with me through thick and thin. And that it's you who holds my hand when I go through the most difficult times of my life. And I appreciate you so much, and I love you so much. And even though, like, there's a lot of, you know, we engage in a lot of playful banter and I tease you a lot, but know that deep down, everything I tease you about are all the things that I adore about you and gaga over you. and you're my entire world. You're my family. You're my best friend. You're my lover. You're my everything. I don't really need anyone, and I wouldn't say that I don't need you, but without you, life is just not worth living. So this is all I'm channeling for this card over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place your crystal and your card in this corner right here. And I'm going to go ahead and take a look at what your cards have to say. We have the Nine of Cups, the Chariot, and the Page of Pentacles. We also have Seek Counsel. You or this person could be studying to become a therapist or is already one. Or there is some kind of a counseling kind of a job that's coming through here. It's either you or your person, but it's going to translate into the relationship also. We have the Knight of Swords, Death and Rebirth, the Chariot, Judgment. Wait, the Chariot came out twice, so that's significant. Ooh, okay, I'm picking something up already. And then we have Step Out of Your Comfort Zone with North Node, and Time to Release Negativity with Full Moon in Scorpio. I actually never gotten this card before, but it's interesting that you've got it. I never got this card before. I got the, I usually get the New Moon, where it talks about fears. But I've never gotten this one before, so that's interesting. Yeah, and it's also looking good in the camera so far. So why did your person fall in love with you, or why will they fall in love with you? I really feel that they're going to fall in love with you really, really, really fast. I don't think it's necessarily a love at first sight, but it's definitely curiosity at first sight. And then what's going to happen, what I see here, is that things will move very quickly and very fast. I feel that you guys will move in really fast. I feel that you guys will start doing coupley things really fast. And it's gonna come so naturally to you. Like, even though the both of you will feel like you're married, even before you acknowledge what it is that you truly feel for one another. I feel that you make this person so happy, and something about you is so familiar to this person, and something about you will be so fulfilling, emotionally fulfilling to this person. And I feel that they have never really felt this way before, like, definitely. And it's just going to move really fast. So they're going to fall in love with you because of the way you make them feel. And I feel that that's the same for, you know, all the piles, because that's like a very big indicator of, you know, people fall in love with someone because of the way they make them feel. And I think that's especially true for masculine energies, by the way. Like, it's for men, yeah, it's especially true. So but yeah, if you're masculine watching for a feminine, it will still apply, of course. It's a general reading. The Chariot is also telling me that your future partner is just really, really active. They're very energetic and active and go-getters, and something about that will really make... Wait, no, you're like that, and they'll fall in love with you? I feel it's mirrored. I feel like the both of you are like that, and the both of you will love this about each other, because energetically speaking, I can't really pick up anything. There's a lot of this could potentially be a twin flame connection. Take it as it resonates, doesn't have to be. Potentially, because the mirroring is very, very, very like it's really well done to say the least. And I feel that one of the reasons why your person will fall in love with you is also because of your advices, like the way you give advice, you giving the right kind of advice. They just want a partner, and I feel that you're just going to fulfill them in all kinds of ways. This person is not really into looks. This person is not really looking for someone who's conventionally attractive or just attractive in any way, but that doesn't mean that they won't find you attractive. I feel like they're going to find you extremely magnetic, and they won't be able to get enough of you. And I feel that they will find you, everything about you, so attractive. I feel that there is something quite simple about you, and they're going to love that simplicity. Like they'll be so drawn to it. And but I'm seeing a lot of laughter, I'm seeing a lot of giggles, I'm seeing a lot of banters, I'm just seeing a lot of fun here. A lot of fun, a lot of playfulness, a lot of adventure. And I feel that you match their energies, pile number 3, which is why they're just going to fall in love with you. And I did say like they'll gaga over you, and that's true, they actually will. And it's in the funniest way ever. Like it's not in a way that, conventionally speaking, like someone is so attractive, like someone's just put on like this really attractive dress, and you know, people are just like drooling over them. That's not what I'm getting here at all. Like this person is just gonna love you and drool over you just for who you are. Like this person will wanna like absolutely love you up in your pajamas. Like ask them what your favorite outfit, what their favorite outfit of you is. They're basically gonna say like, you know, just in your lounging clothing and all that kind of stuff, because that's what, you know, that's what they're all about. That's what they find attractive, and that's all that they're looking for. Like this person is the complete opposite of what you would consider to be materialistic. But yeah, this person is really simple, and I feel like they'll fall in love with you because they're going to see that in you. And I feel that they're also going to see some insecurities in you. They're going to see some fears in you. They're going to see some negativity in you, but they will, for some reason, they're going to adore you and fall in love with you even deeper because of that. I feel it's probably because, I'm not sure why though. I'm not sure why that will attract them to you. I feel that it's because like they've felt this way before in the past, and they recognize themselves when you're insecure. It's not like this person doesn't get insecure either, but they do. But they just see themselves in you so much that they will fall in love with you, because they're going to see that, oh, this person thinks just like me. Like the insecurities that they have are just like me. The negativity, that the things that they're pessimistic about, it's just like me. And they just can't help but adore you, and also, you know, laugh about it with you, because I feel that this person just has that, they just have that kind of an inner dialogue with themselves where they're just like being silly with themselves all the time. And they're going to extend that to you, because they're just going to feel so comfortable with you. They're just going to feel so easy with you. And I feel that they're really going to fall in love with you because of the way you both just fit like puzzle pieces. And even there is an intellectual connection here that they're just gonna, that they will be so, I'm feeling addicted to. Like they know that they won't find it anywhere else, and nobody else will be able to match that. And what's attractive about having an intellectual connection is that it also means having a strong physical intimacy, a strong physical connection as well. Because the mind is a part of the body, and if you are really truly connecting with your mind, you will also connect with your body languages really, really well. And that's what's coming through here. And I feel that you guys will really, really have that connection with one another. I also feel that this person is going to be very good at soothing you. Like, I'm really picking up on just all of these things, but why or how they will fall in love with you, I feel that they will fall in love with you by just loving you. I'm not really seeing anything else. Like, it's very unconditional. Like, they'll see you, they'll know that you're their person, and they're gonna feel this instant attraction, chemistry, but more like this instant connection where they're just gonna have fun with you, banter with you, play, just be playful with you. Like, there's a lot of fun and giggles coming through and a lot of jokes coming through, and then eventually, you know, they're gonna be so easy with you. I feel that they're gonna be so comfortable with you that things will just start moving really fast, like so fast with the two of you. Like, yeah, so much peace and comfort and just relaxation, you know, in the presence of one another. It's gonna be, it's almost, it's gonna feel fated. It's gonna feel like it was only a matter of time. It was bound to happen. Nobody makes them feel the way you do, so it'll be very easy for them to just, you know, jump into it. With the death and rebirth, I feel like this person also goes through a lot of transformations, and I feel like you do too. They will also fall in love with you because they're going to see that they're, you know, you both are matching each other's transformations. This is very healthy energy, very healthy energy. So I love that. I really do love that. I feel like I'm missing some things here. This person would really, I feel like there will be a moment sometime during the morning where this person is going to take a look at you and they'll fall really, really like deep in love with you. I don't know why that's coming through, but that's really coming through. Like, something around the morning time, they're going to take a look at your face, and they'll just really, they would love to have you next to them when they wake up. There was a lot coming through. I just kept channeling. But yeah, I hope you're enjoying the reading so far though, pile number 3. What I'm gonna do now is I have this deck that I'm shuffling right now, and I'm gonna pull 2 cards just as advice for you, just to, you know, close and end the reading, and also just to see if there's anything else that wants to come through. I'm gonna leave it open. So for my pile number 3s, okay, we have angels. Oh, okay. This is a very divinely protected connection. And also the next card that I'm seeing here is peace again with selenite. Yeah, this is a very solid, stable, peaceful connection, pile number 3, and I really love that. With the angels and peace, what's really coming through to me about this connection is that this is so divinely protected and so divinely guided. I do feel strongly that for a lot of you, this could be a twin flame connection, that you will, you know, this is how your person will just fall in love with you, because they're going to feel your peace being reflected to each other. And because honestly, this energy, I can barely tell who is who. But I was still able to pick up on their energies and kind of not yours so much. I was still able to do that. So yes, with the angels and peace, angelite and selenite, these 2 crystals are so peaceful. It's like heaven on earth. I feel that with this person, you're just going to feel like heaven on earth. And the advice that's really coming through here is for you to pray, actually, pile number 3. Whoever you believe in, whatever you believe in, pray. Honestly, praying only works when you're praying to God. But support really, really works when you're asking support from your spirit guides. So what's really coming through here is that you're being asked to feel free to ask for support from your spirit guides. And another thing that that's really coming through for you, pile number 3, is that you really take on a lot of burden onto yourself, and you really try to do a lot just by yourself. And what's really coming through here is that you don't really have to do that. Also, in terms of this connection, you don't have to do that. You can always ask for help from your spirit guides. You can always ask for help and direction from source. You can always just ask for help for whatever it is that you want, not necessarily about this connection or this relationship or your future partner, whatever it is, because I feel that the stronger relationship you have with the universe, the better it supports this connection just overall. And this person is also the same way, and I feel that you both will really connect in this peace. It's almost like you're being advised to choose peace, like choose peace as a choice whenever it is that you're feeling low, whenever it is that you're feeling down, and whenever it is that you're experiencing some kind of a negativity. It's really, what's really coming through here is that there is honestly no reason, if you really think about it, you don't, it's a choice to feel bad sometimes, even though it can be very difficult. But you still have, you still, your spirit guides are telling me that you don't need to feel sad sometimes when you do. Like, there's no reason for you to feel sad, because you're always supported and guided, and you're always one with all the things that you already have and all the things that you're desiring. And you wouldn't, honestly, you would not be desiring it if the universe didn't want to manifest that way. You wouldn't be desiring it if it wasn't for you. It's yours, that's why you're desiring it. And in desiring, you're bringing it into the physical, and that's the only purpose of it. But the reason why you have this desire in the first place is because it's actually already yours. And it takes, and yeah, it does take effort, it does take support, it does take guidance, it does take help to really ground it. But that doesn't mean that, it's out of your reach. You can receive all of that if you choose to. And if you are in a place where you feel like you don't really have, anywhere for help or support, just pray to God. Ask for help from spirit guides, and your specific direction will come through, is what's really happening here. Like, I'm channeling very divine light energies right now, and like my upper like I'm seeing a lot of light. Like, I'm picking up on very high vibrations around me at the moment. So I hope the reading resonates, though, pile number 3. And I do want to mention that if you are in a twin flame journey, I do have some free resources in the description box below, because I'm just a reader on YouTube, and I can, I want twin flames to be together. Like, I really love that, I'm really all for twin flame love. So I did recommend some things in the description. If you feel called to, you can always check it out, but no pressure. Do what feels right in your heart. And yeah, I feel called to leave it here, pile number 3. Thank you so much once again for being here. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you, for holding space for me, for us, for this reading, and for clicking on this video, and just for being here. I'm very grateful for you. And you can always let me know if you've chosen pile 3 or if it resonates. No pressure there. And if you want to let me know that you've liked the reading, you can always, like the video to let me know that. And if you want to see more readings from me, you can always subscribe to my channel to follow for more. And this is where I leave you, pile number 3. Thank you so very much once again, and I'll hopefully see you in the next one. Hey there, pile number 4. Thank you so much for being here with me, and thank you for clicking on this video. I don't know why, I just really want to thank you for that. And yeah, so if you've chosen pile number 4 with this badger and ginkgo card, and it says healing wounds, or this rose quartz crystal over here, this is going to be a reading. So today we are looking at why will your future partner fall in love with you. And I was doing something interesting, like this really fun thing of channeling a message from the very beginning, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do something like a first person channeling by feeling into their energies. And I'll be honest, when this card came out, I was honestly a little intrigued, but here it goes. I was hurting so much. I was just hurting so much, but you were everything that I never thought I could possibly have. You're so sweet, you're so kind, you're so compassionate. It's like you bulldoze through all my fears. It's like you bulldoze through all the barriers. And I take one look at your face and you are so loving and so kind and so gentle and generous. I can't help but my heart melts every single time. And my heart melts so much that I can't help but fall in love with you. And you melt my heart every single day since, and I fall in love with you deeper. There is something so sweet about you, but it magnetizes me so much to you because your presence is just so healing to me. And sometimes I may not even say it, but it's only because I don't realize it. I don't even realize what you heal inside of me, but you do heal me. And I love you for that. And you heal me into falling in love with you. You heal me into peace. And in this peace, I see myself holding my hand. See you holding my hand. What I'm trying to say is I just see my hand holding yours. And it's almost like I never realize when that happened, but it just does. So this is what's coming through for you, Pile 4. I'm gonna go ahead and place your crystal and your card in this corner here before looking into these cards that I've shuffled and pre-pulled for you. I'm sorry about that. I'm just getting a deck that I've accidentally put away, but I will be using during the reading, but towards the end. So let me just put this somewhere. Wow, I'm knocking everything over. I'm sorry. Let me just put this somewhere within reach. And I've also been doing this thing where I've been using this guidebook to read whatever it says about the card here, because I feel that it's significant, and it has been so far. So we have the badger and ginkgo with healing wounds. Ginkgo is a sacred and ancient tree. Fossil records show the tree first arose in the Jurassic period, millions of years ago. Native to Asia, the ginkgo is a symbol of peace and hope in China and can be seen in temples and gardens in Japan. The badger, in contrast, is known to be hot-headed and aggressive. Due to its speed and tendency to roam at night, the badger is often cast as a sinister shapeshifter in European and Asian folklore. Tempered by ginkgo, the badger invites us to reflect on harm we may have caused and seek to heal old wounds. I do want to read the questions though, and it says, am I inflicting my own wounds on others? What steps can I take towards healing? So a lot of the things are already coming through about your future spouse in general. Why do I say spouse? It could be your spouse. Doesn't have to be, but I'm just to keep it general, I say partners. So your future partner, there's a lot of things coming through about them. So one of the first things that I do see about them is that they're really hurting, because as soon as I started your reading, my heart space kind of opened up, but in a way that it's wounded. You know, when it's just feeling like an open wound, and I feel that this is how you will, you know, begin to know this person. You're going to see them hurting. The badger, though, I want to say that there is a very admirable quality about a badger. And even though this is what, you know, this is in this guidebook, it's calling it hot temper. But the thing about badger is that they don't really care. When they want to go after something, they just go after it. And there's a really funny video about it on YouTube, but it's for a honey badger. And it says, honey badger don't care. Honey badger just, you know, it's, I'm not sure if you've, I'll just give you the context and what it's about. It's about this honey badger. This is significant, though. I'm not just saying it. I'll get to it, why it's so significant. So the honey badger basically knocks over everything just to get what it wants. So it basically, if it wants honey, it's literally going to go stick its hand into a honey, into a beehive. Won't even think twice about, you know, if it's being stung or whatever. It's just going to go after what it wants, and it really doesn't care about anything. And also a couple clips in that video where it actually goes after a snake, eats the snake, gets poisoned and bit by the snake, passes out, but gets right back up. So this is you, pal number 4. I mean, you don't have to be that obnoxious or anything. It's just your tenacity. Something about your love really wins them over, pal 4. Something about your unconditional love for them that really goes through and knocks over all of their walls and everything. And they just can't help but just find themselves completely in love with you. And another thing that I see here is that the healing properties that I was mentioning that you have, that, you know, that was coming through in the, you know, in the channeled little message, there is something, yeah, and that's also signified in this reading, because it's talking about the ginkgo tree, which is really, really old, right? And this really reminds me of healing, because healing has that kind of an effect. So no matter how old the wound is, or how, you know, how long a person's been suffering, whenever that wound or that part is healed, the piece penetrates so deep, like it penetrates really, really deep. So all the parts where a person's hurting, that is just how much peace returns to them. And this has been my experience in healing. Like, it's been my practical experience because of the teachings of my guru and all of that I do mention in the description, that I do follow teachings of a guru. And it's true. It does really have that effect. So that's how your person falls in love with you. That's why your person falls in love with you. And that's the kind of effect you have on them. So let me just go ahead and start flipping your cards and see what you have. Starting with the 5 of Wands, stillness, 4 of Cups, dance. Okay. Let me just move all of these over a little. The Empress. Oh, this is also coming through, showing itself first. The Empress, 7 of Swords, the 4 of Swords, and we have the 9 of Pentacles. Okay. We have hold your vision, and we have the end of a tough cycle approaches. Yeah, the cards are really speaking for themselves. Give me just a moment to double check if everything's looking good in the camera. Yeah, it's looking good, not too bad. Okay, so let me just get into this. I actually feel very emotional doing this reading, because this reading seems to me that your person had lost all hopes to be in love or to find love, because this is why they're going to fall in love with you. First of all, pile number 4, you are an amazing, amazing, amazing partner to have, especially for this person. And the Empress card here, this is what's really sticking out to me, because I feel that just as you're going to hold your vision for this person and hold space for them as they heal and not give up on them, they're going to keep seeing you as this very loving, nurturing presence, this healing presence in their lives. And it's going to keep becoming more and more prominent to them as time goes by. With the 7 of Swords here, I feel that this person is not going to want to fall in love with you. This person will be they're going to try all of their tricks. They're going to try all of their skills. I'm sorry about that, pile number 4. That's not my phone, and I can't really... Okay, good. All right, so yeah, this person would try very, very hard to push you away with the 5 of Wands here. I see that this person will look at you, honestly, will show signs of interest, but at the same time oppose their own feelings for you and oppose you. There is also a watchful thing where this person will honestly kind of test you to see if they're lovable, in a way that they're going to be very aggressive, be very, according to them, be very unlikable, unlovable, like absolutely disgusting is how this person will try to be around you first. And the reason for that is I mean, that's just how they're going to see it. Like, even though they may not, their actions may not be this amplified, may or may not be, take it as it resonates. This is a general reading, but they will still watch you and see what you do. They're going to watch you and see if you love them. Now, what I'm seeing here, pile number 4, is that you're not going to take any of that either. With this 9 of Pentacles, I see that you are a very fair and independent person. And with the dance, you do dance to the beat of your own drum. So you're only going to be this Empress for this person because you want to be, because you actually do love this person. That's how it's going to play out. And you're not going to do this to please them. So if they are crossing your boundaries, you will tell them that they're crossing your boundaries. But that's the thing, though. Boundaries can be very loving, where you tell them, this is something that you've done wrong. So they're going to see that you are not uncomfortable with telling them how you feel. You're not uncomfortable with telling them where you want to place boundaries with them. But at the same time, that doesn't mean that you're going to leave them. So as a result, the message that they're going to get from this is that you know how to be with them in the good times and also the bad. This is actually a very this is almost like a wise mentality coming through all of this, like, although it's weirdly wise in the sense that they kind of understand that they're not a perfect person. So they want to see who is okay with the things that they're not good at, or they just want to see someone who knows how to handle them. Someone who can actually be the part that lifts them up where they're falling, with the dance card here. So, and the reason for that is they know that they can't change overnight. Although with the healing wounds, I feel like they do have a deep desire to heal. They do have a very deep desire to heal. They desire peace a lot, pile number 4. And they want to see if somebody can match that with them. Somebody who can match that peace with them. And with the 4 of Swords here, I feel that you are a very peaceful person, and you actually also don't really care much about, You don't take, you're a little, I want to say, I mean, what I'm really trying to say is that you're very laid back, pile number 4. And they're going to like that about you. They're also actually they're going to love that about you. And also another thing that I'm seeing here with the 4 of Cups is that they are not going to see a vision with you right away. And even if it's presented to them like in a silver platter and everything, they're not going to see a vision with you. But I feel that it's showing up here because there will come a time where they are going to fall for you, and they're going to take a look at and they'll finally see the vision. But when they see the vision and when they have fallen for you, when they will fall in love with you, they're just, it's just something I'm seeing. They're going to look at the vision and they're going to be like, it was in front of me, right, like all along. It feels far, or it felt far to me, or maybe for some of you it still feels far even after they've fallen in love with you. But they can also see themselves reaching out for it anyway. So something about you is going to give them a lot of hope. Pile number 4. It's going to give them a lot of hope. And something about you and the way that you live, it's going to rub off on them. And it's going to set them free. Like, this person is really, really hurting right before they fall in love with you. Like, they may have gone through something that has caused them to be this way. Especially with the tough end of a tough cycle approaches, I do feel that you are the end. When they fall in love with you, that's the end of this tough cycle, where so many beliefs that they have had about themselves will absolutely shatter. It'll break like broken glasses. And it's really going to creep up on them. Their love for you is just going to creep up on them. But they are going to yell, scream, fight, push. They're going to do all that stuff. And that's one of the reasons, that's just what I'm seeing here. But the way you're going to handle it, the way you're not going to take any of it, and the way that you're going to love yourself and in return accept this person fully and love them and be there for them. Like, you're going to be there for them in a very mature way, pile number 4. You're not going to feed into the negativity. In fact, you're just going to suffocate the negativity and basically, I want to say kill the negativity, destroy the negativity by suffocating it. That's what I'm really seeing here, where they're going to feel like they're suffocating, but actually it's their ego, it's their negativity, and the part that they think that they are. You're going to cause them to shed a lot of skin, but they'll do it. I feel that they will be, they're really, they will stick around for you, because even after all of the things that happen, their heart will recognize that you do love them unconditionally, and you do love them and accept them. But another very important thing that's going to make them fall in love with you is that you're going to do all this for them. And for you, it's going to be so easy. Like, it's not even, to you, it's not even going to feel like you're lifting a finger for them. And that is what they will be in awe of. Absolutely in awe of. It's like you're going to love them in a way, pile number 4, that is almost unconditional. Like, you're not going to ask them from anything in return. You're just going to have this faith, and you just know you're really going to hold your vision, pile number 4, with this person. You're not going to give up. I feel that you're going to take moments of rest. If you feel right now that you're going to give up, what I see here is that You're going to not do anything for some periods of time though. There will be rest. But that doesn't mean that your vision will come back to this person. Like you will still be stirred into this person. This will happen. I do see things like that happening here, where I see you taking some break, you taking some months off, but you won't be able to stop loving this person. But the love that you have from this for this person is a very healthy kind of a love. Like I don't see you compromising yourself in any way. Like even when you do take your break and rest and come back to this person, or come back to this person, you're still not, it's not gonna be like, oh my god, I gotta be I just gotta be with them. It's not gonna be like that. You'll be like, okay, clearly I have feelings for this person. Clearly I can't get over this person. Clearly this person is still on my mind. Clearly I still love this person. Clearly the feelings are still here. I'm gonna hold my vision because my heart is telling me to do so. This is what I'm getting here for you, pile number 4. Like it's a very calm approach, and I feel that that calm approach really cancels out this person's whatever 5 of Wands like they have going on. 5 of Wands, for those of you who don't know, is conflicts and upsets and drama and chaos, in my opinion. It's also competition, actually. But I feel that this is actually a feeling of competition with you, like a competition with love itself. This person is going to feel that they'll be competing with love, saying that no, my hate for myself is bigger than your love for me. But of course, love conquers all, so that's just a stupid that's a stupid war to have anyway. But that's what I'm picking up for you, pile number 4. There's gonna be a dance with this person where you're just, something about this person will, the reason why you will keep doing this for them, pile number 4, is because this person is also a very good match to you, and this person will also complement you and fill up the parts of you that you have a hard time reaching, or a hard time being there for just by yourself. I feel that you both are very independent people, the two of you, but it's like two very independent people coming together. Like I'm really picking up on power couple vibes from here. I'm also, this person will really test you, but you won't even, honestly, with the Empress card here and what I'm getting from you and your personality is like you won't even feel like you're being tested. You won't feel like that at all, pile number 4. You're just gonna feel like, you're just loving a person and you're doing your thing. And a lot of the resistance that this person is going to put up with, you just won't see it, especially because of the badger that you have chosen. Like you're gonna appear like a badger to them, like bulldozing everything just to heal them. And the questions about, in the guidebook about, if who you've hurt or who you may have done wrong, I think it's more them in this context, that they're really going to see what they're doing, but how you're still there for them. This isn't conditional love. This is mature love. I do want to say that you're not crossing your own boundaries. You're not compromising, which is why there is love that's blossoming here and not codependency or anything unhealthy. Because you're choosing to have a healthy relationship with this person. And this person is also deep down desiring a healthy relationship, even though they're being this way. But they're going to give in. And all of a sudden, like I said, when they're going to fall in love, they won't even realize when they have fallen. But they're just going to but they will when they're absolutely drowning in love with you, like can't breathe, kind of love with you, is what I'm really seeing here. So pile number 4, what I was going to do, am I missing anything? I don't think so. A lot of the messages that I'm getting, apart from what I've already channeled, is, it's going a little bit off of the general energy. So I'm just gonna leave this part here. But what I'm gonna do is I'm going to shuffle this deck over here and see if there is anything else that wants to come through. Like, this is mostly for you, advices for you, or anything just to close the reading. And let's just see. We have citrine with abundance, creativity, solar plexus. Okay. And this one's also calling me. Which one? They're like, okay, we're getting both of these. So you have 3 cards. We have meditation with clear quartz and crown chakra. And we also have, I think this is prenite, I think, with release, declutter, heart chakra. So let me just see what this is really trying to communicate here. Ooh, okay, I see. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm just communicating with the cards here. Give me just a moment. What about here? Oh. Okay, so, all right. What I'm seeing with these cards, pile number 4, is that this relationship, even though this is how you're going to appear, that's going to make them fall in love with you, because we are looking at their perspective. But over here, I'm seeing so much about you. And I feel that these 3 cards are really, really prioritizing you. So the first thing that I'm seeing here is like, this person will actually test your temper, because I am feeling a lot of frustration coming through here. And I'm hearing this line, give me a sure sign. Give me a sure sign. Like, you would want this person to make up their mind. You would want this person to communicate with you, because you are a very clear communicator. But it's like I said, you're going to come back to this person also for 2 reasons. One, you will see yourself in this person, which will also make you have this compassion for them, but it won't be in the beginning. In the beginning, you will not see yourself and them as anything similar. In the beginning, you're going to see this person as someone very, 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 very different from you, like completely different, like Beauty and the Beast different. Like, actually, the story Beauty and the Beast has a lot of parallels with your love story here. With the meditation card, I feel that this is really going to test you to be calm. And as a result, this relationship, this connection is going to drive you so crazy that I see you falling into rituals, falling into meditation, falling, like, you know, starting to practice meditation, starting to practice yoga, starting to have a morning routine, starting to have a routine of your own, and also release and declutter whatever negativity that you may have festering inside of you. I feel that the negativity that you may have festering inside of you, pile number 4. Some of you could be coming here from pile number 1. But because I am seeing some parallels here. I was trying to keep it general, but if you were drawn to, actually, no, I don't like doing that. If you're coming from pile 1 to here, then that's a different story. Just trust your intuition. Don't listen to me, because when I do the readings, I do my very best to compartmentalize them. But I do pick up on energies that are returning from other piles and stuff. But that is by no means any indication that you should also be watching that pile. So only listen to your heart and do what feels right. But if you are coming from pile number 1, I just want to say hi to you. So hello. That was the whole purpose of it. But yes, you are going to also declutter a lot, and you will be forced to declutter a lot within yourself. You will be forced to release a lot yourself. And I feel that because you're going to be drawn to this person so much, you're going to realize that there is some mirroring happening. And if you don't heal and declutter yourself, you won't be able to approach this person with a clear mindset or with a clear heart. So you are, once again, you're a very independent person, pile number 4. You take responsibility for your feelings and your actions. You will not hold this person responsible for anything that you do or say, is what I'm picking up. Or at least if you're not like that, in this connection you will be. In this connection you would want to approach it this way, especially because you're going to see how much this person is suffering. You will really clearly see that. So you're not going to be you're just going to take a completely different approach with this person if you're not like this in general. But you would still want to be with this person because there will be this love that you have for this person, which will be so unconditional. But it's also because you're going to see so much of yourself in this person, but it'll be like in a subconscious level in the beginning, but then you're going to start to see how much they reflect back to you. There's a lot of, this is a self-love journey for you, pile number 4. And this person, yeah, this is what's really coming through. This person will absolutely fall in love with the way you do things. They may even pick up on some of the things that you do and will start to try it out for themselves. So if you meditate in the morning, every morning for 20 minutes, this person will also want to do that. This person will come sit next to you, join you in that meditation early morning, every single day with you. This person will really start to look up to you, pile number 4. Like really, really. It's not like, I'm not really getting a vision of putting you on a pedestal, but I'm actually getting a vision of them really seeing, appreciating you. Like all of the love that you're going to pour into your partner, pile number 4, it will not be wasted. And you will see that. You're going to see that your energy is not leaking in loving this person. So you will keep investing with this abundance card here. No matter how frustrated or angry you are, you will keep investing into your honey badger. Now into your badger, or you're the honey badger from the YouTube video that I was that I have. You know what, I'm gonna find that video and I will link it for you. And I hope that people do check that video out just out of curiosity, even the people who are not choosing pile number 4. So what I do see here though for you, that overall you will be okay, pile number 4. If you're wondering if you're going to be okay in this connection or with this person, you'll be absolutely fine. And this connection, it will thrive if you so choose it to. And the energies that I'm getting here is that the both of you will grow a lot, change a lot, and heal a lot together. There's a lot of unconditional acceptance and love, especially because of how much you're going to see each other in each other. Like you'll be like, I'm a person, my person is a person. We're two people in love. We're not two heavenly bodies in love. We're not two heavenly beings in love. We're not two angels in love. We're not two saints in love. You're not going to have that approach. And this is a very, you will have a very loving and sweet and very, I see so much determination in you, pile number 4. It's really admirable, very admirable. Like these are the qualities I personally value. So is that all? I feel that it's okay to deliver the message in this tone for you, but I hope it does resonate. The energies that I'm picking up for you, I feel that this is how you feel best being communicated, this is how you feel best being communicated to. So yeah, this is where I leave you, pile number 4. Sending you so much love. Thank you so much for being here with me. And let me know if you've liked the reading by liking the video so that I know. You can always subscribe to the channel to follow for more readings. And you're more than welcome to comment and let me know if you've chosen pile 4. Or, you know, feel free to let me know if this resonated or if you wanted to vent a little. That's fine too. It's all good. And yeah, this is all I have for you. So thank you so much once again, pile number 4, and I'll hopefully see you in the next one.